If you think Las Vegas is all pool parties and blackjack tables, think again. Try loading your 5 kids into your minivan in 115-degree weather. Well, welcome to summertime in Las Vegas. As a Las Vegas realtor and mom of 5, I have done this Las Vegas summertime dance more than just a few times. So in this video, I am going to walk you through not only how to keep your sanity in the Las Vegas sun, but how to maybe save you some money, give you a few tips and tricks so that you and your family survive the Vegas heat without heat-related casualties. Before we dive in, what is your summertime non-negotiable? Is it your ice chest, maybe your Costco-sized fan, or do you just stay in the house the whole time so that you have the air conditioning? Let me know in the comments. Survival tip number 1 is your AC is everything. And that is because you can buy these really great smart thermostats where you can program them to lower the temperature before you and the family is coming home. Add that in with a ceiling fan in every room. Yes, I do mean every room. And that will keep you nice and cool. The other thing is make sure that your window coverings have great accessories. And by that I mean you can get solar shades on the outside of your windows or get blackout curtains, especially in rooms where you're going to sleep or spend a lot of time. They also make this film now that will keep the heat from actually coming inside your home. So check all of those things out. And a locals tip, if you get an air purifier in your bedroom, for whatever reason, it circulates the air and keeps you cooler. And do you want to hear a secret? The air conditioning in my bedroom during the summertime is way lower than anywhere else in the house. Don't tell my kids. Survival tip number 2 is time everything. Try to get all of your errands ran before 10 a.m. You will find that walking your dog, visits to the park, any errands that you have to do, you want to get them done before the heat of the day arrives. And the reason is because when you get in your car in the summertime, if you're wearing shorts, you may leave some skin behind with how hot those seats get. And here's a locals tip. If you do a lot of grocery shopping at different stores like I do, I keep an ice chest in the back of my car, and at the first store, I grab a bag of ice so that every other store I can keep all the perishables in so that they don't get too hot. By the way, I'm Eileen Guilbeault, your go-to real estate advisor for all things relocating to Las Vegas. If you are new to this party, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you're notified every time a new video hits the airwaves. Let's continue. Survival tip number 3, water is life. And I am not just talking about swimming pools. I'm also talking about making sure that wherever you go, have some water on hand. And maybe even consider putting some electrolytes in them because you are going to be very thirsty, and by the time you realize it, you may already be dehydrated. Heat stroke can be a real thing. You do not want to take a chance. And if you are home with the kiddos, one of the few things that we do that keeps everybody cool, we have water balloon fights in our yard. And when it's really hot outside, the kids will get the hose from our yard and spray it onto the trampoline. Yep, it's wet, it makes a mess, but it keeps everybody cool. And you may want to consider communities that have community pools that you have access to all summer long. Survival tip number 4 is get creative inside. do all of those things like the museums that are here in town. Maybe go see a show at the Smith Center, or join a gym like Lifetime Gym that has activities for your kids. They even have camps during the summertime that the kids can be involved in. And there's also the YMCA. They have swimming, and they have all sorts of indoor activities, especially if you have to work while the kids are off for the summer. Just make it fun, like maybe even do an indoor scavenger hunt for your kids. Maybe even invite some of the neighbors or their friends. There's always a lot that you can do indoors to stay cool. It's pop quiz time. What should you be doing in the summer only in the morning? Is it walking the dog, exercising outside, grocery shopping, or is it everything? Literally everything. Let me know in the comments. First to answer correctly gets a shout out from me. Survival tip number 5, embrace Vegas. We have so many things that are available to us as locals just by living in this community. We have the indoor shopping malls that always have AC, and you can go to the forum shops, you can go to the fashion show. There are so many great indoor spaces. And then consider going to one of the casinos for a pool day or a spa day. You're going to get pampered, you're gonna have food available, drinks available, and the kids will have a blast. So don't forget that you are in Vegas now, baby. You have access to all of that stuff that you don't usually have time to do any other time of year. So the moral of the story is just be prepared. You're going to have to go through a couple of extra steps, but there is always a way to stay cool even in the Vegas heat. Surviving a Vegas summer is all about being prepared. Whether you have kids or pets, just take those extra few steps to make sure that you are good for the heat, because it is possible to survive a Vegas summer. And if it all gets too much, just head for cooler climates, which is always an option because we live so close to so many great areas that have cooler weather than ours. Need more Las Vegas real estate advice or tips? Make sure to watch one of the videos on the screen so that you can stay ahead of the game. Thank you for watching. I'll see you the next time.